Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on Power Query where we will transform this data into a desired output. So let us look on how Power Query can transform this particular database into a desired output. So let's get started. So now if we look over here, we do have a question whereby we have a department and we have the actual and budget. So this is a merge cell, and under the actual and budget cells we do have the respective years. So basically I want to produce my data in this particular format. So how I can do it? So the first step is, what you need to do is you need to highlight the entire table. So once you highlight the entire table, the next step is you go to data. So once you go to data, you go to get and transform data. So under this section you have from table slash range. So once you click over here, you will notice that a small box will appear. As you can see over here, a small box has appeared. But the thing is, what I will do is I will untick that my table has headers, because otherwise all these will appear as a header. So I untick this and I press OK. So the moment I press OK, you will notice that you will be navigated to Power Query Editor. As I mentioned just now, you will be navigated to Power Query Editor. Here we will do the transformation. So basically, as you can see, we want to transform our data whereby we want one column for the sales and department and whatnot, and another column for the years, and two columns for actual and budget. So what you need to do is, the first step is we go to transform, and when we go to transform, we click transpose. So when we transpose, it changes the layout. So the next step is, what I need to do is, initially our actual and budget cell is basically merged, but when we transport it to the Power Query Editor, you will have null. So what you need to do is, you need to press right click and then you need to go to fill down. So once you go to fill down, it will fill the data over here, and then the next step what you need to do is, you need to press use first row as headers. So once you click use first row header, whereby we have the actual and budget, and then we have the years, and then we have the respective department and the information. So what we can do next is, what we do is we select the first two columns and then we press right click and then we go to unpivot other columns. So once we go to unpivot other columns, so basically now you see here we have actual, here we have budget, here we have the years, here we have the respective departments and also the values. So what I'm going to do is, I just want to change the location. So here I'll put the department, and then here I'll put the years. Okay, so here we have the departments, here we have the years, and then this data over here, I click on this column and then I click pivot column. So once I click pivot column, you will notice that a box will appear. So I want to pivot this particular column, the actual and budget, to the using the value columns of value, and basically I want to find the sum of actual and budget. So I press OK. So once I press OK, so now you notice there are some changes. So and I would like to sort the year. So basically I want to sort in ascending, and here you go. So this is how your data looks like. So let me double click this. So this is what I'll put as the department, and then this is the year, and this is your actual, and this is your budget. So when I go to home and I click close and load, so once I click close and load, so you will notice that your data will appear in this format. You have the department, you have the year, you have the actual, and you have the budget.